No, possible late Saturday night into Sunday morning. We'll get to 34 on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable on the mighty 1630 KCJJ. Currently, it's 28.
Check out the best source for your Iowa City area high school sports coverage. Go to yourprepsports.com. Hi, this is Pat Hardy. City High, West High, Liberty High, Regina, West Branch, Solon, Clear Creek, Amanic. Your Prep Sports has all the boys and girls high school sports you crave. You'll get free, in-depth reporting from dedicated sports journalists on your favorite teams: football, basketball, golf, volleyball, track, softball, and baseball seasons. Profiles, pictures, video, and more. Get in on the action. Go to yourprepsports.com today and spread the word.
Mighty 1630 KCJJ. It is 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, and Shari Proud is here, the director of Park and Rec for the city of Coralville.
Yes, your advanced person sent us a little bio of you. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's a UI grad and oversees operation of the Coralville Rec Center, the CCPA, the Aquatic Center, all of the city's parks, hiking trails, and playing fields, not to mention the building of the new rec center. Shari is also a longtime supporter of women's athletics. With her winning smile and dynamic personality, she's a hit at every party she attends. Okay, I made that last part up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't true.
I have a hype man. Wow. You're hired.
So how are you?
I love it. I'm good. I'm really good. Worried about those wildfires.
Yeah, I mean, it's so devastating, and
Yeah.
we've been watching the footage, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I talked to my sister last night, and she's about an hour south of Pasadena, about an hour northeast of Malibu. So they're just getting hit. The smoke, but nothing, no fires.
There's no
there.
danger
So
at this point.
That was good news to hear for
But
her.
yeah, the smoke has got to just be awful.
Yeah.
And it's not real. It's not just wood. It's all the building materials and all the toxic materials that are in particles that are in the air. It's not good. You got to be careful.
There's a picture
so
that my cousin, excuse me, that my cousin posted, and he's got like 8 little kids in his bed that they've taken. Because they've lost their houses.
Yeah.
It's just...
And thank God for people like that are taking people in, neighbors helping neighbors. That's wonderful.
Yeah. But let's go back to what's happening here.
Here in Coralville, yeah.
Pretty neat thing happening starting this weekend, right?
Yes, they did a couple of soft openings and really launching into a winter brunch series at Brown Deer. We've never done that before, and through the winter, and I'm very excited about using the Bunkers Bar and Grill space. If it grows too big for that, we've got the upstairs banquet space to move up to, and just really excited about brunch. Sundays 9 to 2. Drop in, or you can make reservations at browndeergolf.org, and they're serving both a breakfast and lunch menu. It is off the menu, so everything's hot, fresh, made to your specification. As somebody who is a little bit picky and has a few food allergies, I appreciate.
Yeah, and if you bring the family in, not everybody likes the same thing, so everybody can order what they like.
Exactly. Order what you like. We've been to the 2 soft openings, my family, and just everybody's enjoyed it very much. Of course,
got good food there anyway.
Right. And they've got combination items, or your build your own breakfast and lunch, or lunch items. They have wonderful breakfast pizza, breakfast burritos. Put in them, build
nice.
what you want. Yeah, exactly. Along with your normal pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, all of those good things.
Traditional breakfast fare.
Exactly. And of course, at Brown Deer, you can be as casual as you want or as dressy as you want, and enjoy those great views. This little bit of snow will top off our rolling hills as you look out over the golf course.
Yeah, this is a great use of the facility in the off golf season. People go out there and, shop at the pro shop and eat dinner and lunch at Bunkers, but having the Sunday brunch there and, just getting a chance to chill and watch there's a lot of nature out there.
Exactly. Yes. And it's just a great space to be able to enjoy being warm inside, but to look out over everything that's going on outside. So yes, so browndeergolf.org, more information, can make reservations or just come on out. Bunkers Barn Grill's also open right now 3 to 9, Wednesday through Saturday. So you don't have to wait until Sunday. If you want to come out in the evening, we've got the bar open and we've got menu options as well.
Yeah, it's a great space, and it's good to see that the city's putting it to good use.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yes.
How are things progressing with the new rec center?
We are we're in the conversations with City Council about building new or renovated. Mm-hmm. We've done some of that. We will officially adopt a plan more towards April-May timeframe with the city, and also the school district will make their final decision at that time.
Yeah, because they're talking about contributing some funding because a lot of the high school swim meets are held there.
Right. They are talking about continuing with our partnership. We have a 2080 agreement with the Iowa City Community School District where they have had practice and swim meets in the Coralville Rec Center pool ever since it opened in 1987. So we would continue that. We host West High boys and girls, Liberty High boys and girls, Northwest Middle School, and would bring in North Central Middle School. So 4 different schools would call that home.
So the rec center is the bones are pretty good, but it's in need of either a facelift or a replacement.
I would agree. There's a lot of things that can be updated, a lot of things that people ask for that we just can't provide. And I think everyone's looks at those examples in the community of bigger spaces with more amenities and
Sure.
think, okay, I want our community to have something like that as well.
When you look at the community as a whole, I mean, I talked to the sheriff on Monday. When I came here 31 years ago, this community was like 121,000. It's 161 now. I mean, just the massive growth itself.
Yes. When I started with the city, we were a little over 12,000 in Coralville, and we are now over almost 24,000. So almost doubled in that 30 years.
Well, in the 10 years I've been here, I've seen a lot of growth. A lot of new apartment complexes being built, and the Coralville Community Pantry had to move out of its old space because there was so much demand, and they built a new pantry. And it's really neat to see, and it's intelligent use of space, and a real, not just thrown up to have space, really nice looking spaces.
Mm-hmm. I think what I've always admired about the city and the businesses in Coralville and nonprofits is constantly talking, constantly meeting, and looking at ways they can partner together. And the pantry and the Methodist Church, United Methodist Church, is a great example of that. We've done several partnerships with churches ourselves, and run before and after school programs out of them, and different programming. Our rehearsal, we partner with Community of Christ, and our rehearsals for CCPA performances are all held there. So just uses where how we can help them and they can help us.
And we all remember what the Iowa River Landing used to look like and what it looks like today. My goodness.
Lots of changes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The only growth we haven't seen is Jim's hairline.
That's my waistline has grown, but not my hairline.
Yeah. No, all great. Back on those winter opportunities you were talking about, just all the nature stuff. There's ways that you can come out at Brown Deer and enjoy being outside as well. We have sledding down that north face right by the clubhouse.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty steep.
It's pretty steep and pretty fun. As long as there's snow on the ground, we do. You stop at the clubhouse. We keep a sign out there whether sledding's allowed or not. So we keep an eye on that and make sure it's got enough snow and that we're not ruining any parts of the golf course, as well as that it's safe to go down.
Sure.
We do allow ice fishing on the big lake at Brown Deer. And we allow snowshoeing throughout the course and cross-country skiing. So if there's no snow, all of our cart paths are open to walking. Mm-hmm. So great place to still stop out and see what's going on. And, of course, if you know a golfer, they're always thinking about golf season. It doesn't matter.
If the ground is bare, you can go out and play.
The minute the ground, and it's like 45 degrees or something.
Yeah, they're calling.
Yeah.
They're calling. Are you open? Are you open? But right now, to feed that itch, with a pro shop is open 8 to 2, Monday through Friday. Our current in-clothing stocks 30% off through March. And, of course, you can start looking at new clubs, shoes, gloves, balls. Just talk golf with the guys. When I stop in, and I'm a very novice golfer. I spend more time gawking at all of the landscaping in people's backyards than I do paying attention to my golf game.
It's a pastoral walk,
Exactly.
interrupted by swings of frustration.
Exactly. I think the thing about me is I don't really care how well I do, which is kind of unusual because in the sports that I have participated in the past, I've been a pretty competitive person. But for golf, I've got this just zen, like, let's just go hit this ball, and it might go 10 yards, it might go 20 yards.
That's a good attitude.
So I enjoy it, but I'm not good at it. But it's just funny.
Your clubs last a lot longer.
They last a long time. That's right. And I know people who can get me, good deals on more. But they talk golf constantly in the clubhouse. Like, we have people constantly stopping in. What's new? What's going on? What are we doing, this summer? How's Sean's golf game? How's Brian's golf game? How's Jeff's golf game? They're talking golf all the time. So it's a great place to stop in and do that. Of course, right now you can also fill your play package cards, sign up for youth golf program. We've had, great success the last few years in our youth program and have gotten to the point where we have to cap that at about 75 to 80 youth. So you want to get in and get registered for that now. And, of course, if you've got an event, you're a business, you need a custom golf product for your employees or clients, go and see Sean and Brian at Brown Deer Golf Club, and they will help you out and get those ordered for you.
It's a very fun sport, and I was talking to Brian the last time we were there for the set of clubs giveaway last summer. And he said, if I had a nickel for every time somebody came in and said, hey, I just read this on how to improve my swing. There's so many different, drills and articles about this is it. This is the one that'll make you a pro in 2 weeks,
Exactly.
And they're starting to show these things on social media. And when it's the dead of winter, it really does get you fired up. Oh, I got to try that. I can't wait to try that.
Yeah. If I've learned anything in all of the years of being around sports is you got to adapt to you.
Right.
And what works for you isn't going to work for the next person. Yeah.
Just look at professional baseball players.
Oh, yeah.
They all have different stances. They all swing at the ball differently. Mm-hmm. They use different size bats. They can look like Adonises and would otherwise look like the Pillsbury Doughboy and still can hit the ball.
Exactly.
It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, basketball shots are interesting too, man. We used to drill and drill and drill on just a certain way to approach that baseline, approach that shot, do that layup. I turned to my husband at one of the women's games and said, if I ever had done a floater. They talk about floaters all the time. If we had ever done a floater in a game or in practice, I think we would be running killer drills when I was in school. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Yeah. In recreation, we have an event coming up, kind of turning around here and talking about a little bit more about them. Last year was our first year that we had kind of a formal program with activities, special events to celebrate the life and works of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And we had it on Martin Luther King Day. Attendance wasn't as great as we'd like it to have been because it's a day off and people enjoyed their day off and didn't come in. So this year we're actually celebrating on Friday, January 17th, 4 to 6:30, geared towards youth and families. Of course, we have anywhere from 30 to 40, as high as 70 to 80 junior high, middle school kids that come in after school. So lots of middle school kids will be there, but just the staff have put together a great list of activities, video game tournament, Pop-A-Shot and knockout tournaments, mural to color, a Dream Big mural. They're doing a community service project that everyone can get involved in and making literacy bags for United Way. We've got games, playing 9 Square in the air, taking photos, doing all kinds of fun things, and then pizzas provided by Metronet and cookies by Hy-Vee. So we hope that people will stop by on Friday, the 17th of January, 4 to 6:30, celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and have a good time.
Cool.
That's great. That's a great idea.
Do you guys have a website where people can go and look at all this stuff?
They can, coralville.org. And Parks and Rec is very fortunate to have a tile right across the top, along with agendas and minutes and things like that. But we have our own Parks and Rec. It's green. And you can click on that and get in. We still have programs coming up. We registered in December, but there's still lots of programs to register here for the winter season for adults and youth. We'll be kicking off softball here in registrations here in February.
Wow.
And I know we're always thinking ahead, about 3 to 6 months ahead.
Oh, you have to.
And thinking about our staff are planning summer camp right now, and we'll have that ready in March. So just some things looking ahead. I know Kelly will be here in 2 weeks talking with you guys. Kelly Hayworth, our city administrator, and I know he would want me to mention that he'll talk about Burfest, but he'll want me to mention it now. And those tickets are on sale also at coralville.org.
And those go fast.
Those go fast. And they're $50 for general admission. And they, I heard the other day that they have 60 vendors this year. So you can sample the brews of 60 different individual vendors out there across the state.
When can you get those tickets?
You can get them now.
Okay.
They're on sale now at coralville.org. And I should know the date of that.
You can't.
It's Saturday, the 20. Is it the 25th? Is that a Saturday?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Saturday the 25th.
Before my birthday.
Yeah.
Well, every day is either before, after, or your birthday.
Well,
so.
my birthday's the 26th.
Okay.
Well, there you've got your own built-in
And
celebration.
then I get a new knee on the 29th.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, it'll go smooth.
If you missed Wednesday's Hawk Fanatic, the last half hour
shoot.
was filled with people giving him advice on how it was going to go. Went from excruciating pain to you'll be up and around in no time, and of course he focuses on the excruciating part.
My mom did hers, ice and do your physical therapy.
Yeah.
Those are the two things.
That's what people are saying. Use the ice. There's a machine that circulates ice around the knee that really helps. So.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Then you'll be ready to play softball this summer.
I was good at baseball.
There you go.
As far as hitting, not too much. Not too much of a runner.
Not too good about bending over for ground balls or anything like that.
I was an outfielder, and as your vision kind of changes as you go, I played up until about 7 years ago, and just decided, you know what, I depth perception is not here anymore.
It gets more dangerous as you get older, you're right? But boy, I used to love shagging fly balls. I could do that all day long.
Yeah, loved it.
And I pitched too, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have a great day.
You too, Shari. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Mighty 6.